Hey digesters, welcome to another video. Today I'll share with you how I turn this castor seed into castor oil. This oil is handmade, 100% pure, packed with many nutrients for thicker, stronger growing hair. But guys, I had the privilege to source my castor seeds right here in the Caribbean. So this is the castor tree, and I'm looking for the ripe ones. These ones are actually green, so they are not ready yet. And the ones I should be picking is these brown ones. These are the ones that are actually ready. And so I am going to pick as much as I can get. So here's my cousin picking a nice bunch of castor seeds for me, and these ones are ready. Here I'm getting a few more. There's quite a lot actually. I just need to look around and just get as much as possible. So I've got a handful there and so much more. So here I am peeling off my castor seeds. There's usually 4 seeds to a pod. Look at the amount of seeds I've gotten so far, guys. I'm just taking my time, peel them off and have them ready for the next step to make my oil. A much easier way in opening up your pods is just laying them in the sun, and the heat of the sun will pop them open. Guys, there's an abundance of castor seeds right here in the Caribbean, Africa and Asia. So let's begin by making our fire. We're going to do this oil village style right here in the Caribbean. So first we need to put our pot on the fire and get our castor seed and pour it into the hot pot. And here the roasting phase begins. Yes, we're going to roast our castor seeds in order to dry up and dehydrate the seeds. And this will help release more oil during the extraction phase, and it also helps neutralize the highly toxic ricin within the seeds. Yes guys, castor seeds has got poison in there, but don't worry, once your beans are cooked and roasted, the ricin will no longer be in the seeds and your seeds will become safe for use. So it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to roast your beans, and you should always stir occasionally so your beans don't get burnt. So now my beans are ready, and now we're going to pour it into this box just to cool it down, leave it there for a little while before we start the second phase. Okay, the beans smell really good, and that's an indication that they are well roasted. So now that the seeds have fully cooled down, it's time to grind the seeds. So we're just pouring the seeds into a grinder and we'll manually grind the seeds. Grinding the seed is a very crucial step. That's to help break down the hard structure of the seeds to make the oil extraction easier. Guys, if you can get somebody to grind for you, let them do so. I got my cousin grinding, and here we have it. We have generated a fine paste from the castor seeds. So now it's time for the boiling stage, and I'm going to add some water to the pot, then add the castor seed paste, and this needs to be on high heat. Can you see the fire, guys? This needs to be done on coal, because if you use your electric, this is going to take a lot of energy. Remember to stir and stir and stir, and just leave the mixture to boil. After about an hour, some more water was added to prevent the mixture from drying. Now it was left to boil for at least another couple of hours, and I kept stirring it to prevent burning. I'm doing this just for you, making castor oil in the Caribbean, shown to me by the seniors, the aunties, the mommies. I'm using the castor stick to stir. It was cut from the tree, and that's what we use to stir the mixture. Apparently it's just tradition. There's no significance behind it. That's what my mom taught me, and it feels right. But guys, let's appreciate the oil. Look at the oil. It has separated from the paste, and that's an indication that your oil is ready. So once the oil has risen to the surface, we are now carefully scooping it out into a clean container. We need to scoop it up while it's hot. Another way to extract your castor oil is by using a cheesecloth. The choice is yours, but I thought doing it this way made the process more authentic in my opinion. So I'm scooping as much oil as possible because the process of making this oil, it's hard work and it's quite an expensive oil. So I've got to ensure I've got every last drop. So this is the amount of oil I've gotten so far, and I thought I got quite a bit for the amount of seeds I used. So this bit of the mixture is called the kakash or the residue, and I'm going to get rid of it because I don't need it. I've already got the liquid gold. So this is my castor oil. It's just on the stove on a low heat. We're just going to simmer it down for at least 10 to 15 minutes. And this is the last stage of the process. This is the oil. It does look like liquid gold, doesn't it? It has a mild earthly smell, and this means this is fresh castor oil. So now I'm going to strain my oil just to get rid of this black residue. The oil looks quite watery at this point, but don't worry, we have to leave it to stand for at least 24 hours and it will become more oily. So here's the oil after 24 hours. I'm just bottling it up. I'm packaging it in my bottles. And look at how oily it looks. This is 100% pure castor oil made in the Caribbean. Guys, castor oil has lots of benefits to the hair. It moisturizes, adds shine, and improves scalp health due to its hydrating and anti-inflammatory properties. It does the magic by increasing blood flow to the scalp, which promotes hair growth. It also strengthens and thickens the hair, which prevents breakage and reduces split ends. It is rich in fatty acid and vitamin A, which nourishes the hair shaft, making it softer, smoother, and more manageable. Castor oil can be used as a hot oil treatment, and for your pre-poos, you can also use it directly onto your scalp to help lock in moisture and to prevent dryness and dandruff. Do ensure a deep scalp massage to help penetrate the oil into the hair follicles. I do also use the oil at the ends of the hair as a sealant and to help prevent split ends. You may ask how often castor oil can be used. You have to remember castor oil is a very thick oil, so it can be used twice a week, enough to help maintain moisture for at least 7 days. I'm so confident that my homemade castor oil will give me fuller, voluminous, beautiful hair. Please remember to store your castor oil in a dark cupboard, and this can last for up to 5 years. But guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.